cardio is not a magic fat loss tool. It's very, very supportive.
That was my first ever Hyrox run through.
Promise you, it was not planned.
Sometimes you just have to like channel main character, you know what I mean? I started to see a lot more progress when I can't remember what this is called. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you're well. I wanted to introduce this video and I wanted to just like talk before we get into the week, before I get into like showing you what cardio I'm doing. I felt like it was really important and it was my duty to just run you through some things that you really need to consider if you are wanting to do cardio, you're wanting to lose fat. I feel like there's some key things that we just like have to discuss, and there's no way that I could go on without doing it. So I've been in a calorie deficit and I've been losing fat for honestly like the best part of like last year, but specifically the last 6 months. And I started to see a lot more progress when I was starting to incorporate more cardio into my workouts. I thought it'd be really helpful to show you what cardio I'm doing now. Now, I want to talk about this because I was someone who prided myself on literally not doing any cardio ever. Like I was like, I'm a lifter through and through. My activity level was like minimal. I didn't really do anything that would elevate my heart rate. I did just want to like explain before we get into the video that there's some things you just really need to be mindful of. Yes, I did notice that I was losing fat when I started doing more cardio, but that's only because I really was watching my diet. Fat loss is literally as simple. I say literally as simple. I know that there's other added things that make life really hard to lose weight, but the equation of losing fat is about calories in, calories out. You need to make sure that you're burning, and when I say burning, I mean like using up more calories than you are consuming. Now, you could think in your head, and I've definitely been there before, you could think in your head, oh well, okay, I'm just gonna like burn my way through all the calories that I eat. But honestly, like you would have to do so much to compensate, and like that is absolutely not healthy. That is not what we're going for. And so really, if you're interested in fat loss, if you want to lose fat, you have to look at your diet and you have to make sure that your calories in is lower than your calories out. So I just felt like it was really important to mention that, because I feel like there's a lot of discourse online about like, oh yeah, like fat burning, like exercises or whatever, you know, what those things will do. And like what the cardio I do does is it just pushes you into more of a deficit. So it helps you burn a little bit more and just to sit into like a deficit, but that should not really be used as your primary source. You shouldn't have like a diet where you're eating whatever you want whenever you want and then just trying to compensate for it through cardio. And for me, the thing I wanted to talk about is that I always was like put off by cardio because I felt like it was like a chore, a punishment. That is just like not my vibe. I have fun with my workouts. Like that for me, that's like number one priority. Must have fun. But something's rewired in my head. I think it's seeing all the girlies on like socials just absolutely crushing it, and I just feel so like empowered by it, and that's why I started gym in the first place. So for me, it's kind of like, no, I'm actually doing so much cardio because I find it so fun and empowering. And like I just love, like there's this term that I kind of became familiar with this year about like, oh, building an engine. They talk about like building your lungs up and your heart up to like really be able to like take you places. And I'm like, I love that. That is like so, I just love that. I literally love that. They're just like, oh, that inspires me. So anyway, I'm definitely coming from like a more kind of like performance focused route this year. I really am doing more cardio because I love it, because I enjoy it. It helps push me into like a bit more of a deficit alongside a good diet, but it also is just like so cool. I love it. If you have a really active job, then like you're already going to be burning a lot anyway. Like low activity is 5,000 steps a day. So if you're doing like a job where you're doing like 10,000, you're bang on the money. Like I work from home, so my activity level, if I don't exercise, it is freaking low. Like, I don't know, even when I do dog walking, it just doesn't seem to ever, it would never push that high. So get yourself like an activity monitor, that's so helpful. I love the Cross watch, Cross Pace 3, paid for it myself, not sponsored. I don't want a watch that's like really overcomplicated. I don't want like the Apple Watch kind of da-da-da-da-da. This is just amazing. Like, I have it on like quite a simple clock face, and I just think it looks nice. It looks like a normal watch, and like when I do my spins and stuff, you can like set it, can you see that? You can set it to what you want. Again, know yourself and know whether that's something that's going to spin you out. If that kind of thing is going to spin you out, if incorporating more cardio into your workout split is going to spin you out, if calorie counting is going to spin you out, then like just know yourself. You come first, go with what like is important for you, you know? I think, to summarize, cardio is not a magic fat loss tool, so make sure you are nailing your diet. And if you do want to use cardio to dig a little bit deeper and you enjoy it and you have fun with it, then perfect. And that's exactly what I've done. So anyway, felt like I had to just say that first, because I think there is I felt a moral like responsibility and like duty to just tell you, in case you need reminding, that yeah, cardio is not going to allow all this fat to just like, you know, fall off you. It's mostly down to diet. On with the video. Remember to like and subscribe. So many of you guys watch regularly and you aren't subscribed, so if you want to join me in the journey that we're about to continue to go on, I would love you to be here. And I'm just yapping, so yeah, into the video. The weather is like insane today, so I was actually thinking about going for a run as first point of call. I have been on a running journey all of last year, and I just used to hate running. I used to be like so honestly like put off by it. The key is, and I heard people say this so much and I really agree, the key is to go slower than you think, and also just to see it as like a really powerful thing. Like, I just love it. I love that it's all about just you getting yourself somewhere. So anyway, I'm gonna go on a little side quest. I'm gonna go and post some parcels and just like absorb the sun rays and go for a run in town. I actually made so many, in fact, I've made like majority of my friends since moving to a new city from run clubs, and it's like such a social activity. I love like the aesthetic of running as well. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna bring you with me. And I thought we could go for a nice little joggy jog. I'm not on a plan at the moment. I'm kind of like in between working out what I want to do goal wise. I've got a half marathon pretty much confirmed that I'm doing this half of the year. I'm maybe gonna try and do a marathon next half of the year, second half of the year, but I don't know. We'll see how everything goes. Always like to have a pre-workout snack before, so a little slice of saurine goes such a long way. I love that freaking stuff, or like a Squares bar. And I usually like to pack like some electrolytes with me. Electrolytes have like saved the game. I'll show you that indoors. And I actually just want to unpack with you as well some Gymshark clothes that I've got, which are running specific. I feel like they've been like working on this for a while. I've just been wearing like random clothes, whereas this collection is like specifically made for running. So I'm like really excited to try it on. So we're gonna do that in there, and then yeah, we should go for a run. Oh my god, the sun. This is like really, I need this. I feel like I've not felt the vitamin D in a while. This is realistically what happens like when my clothes orders come. Like, I'm so sorry, but I got like really excited. I got really excited and I just like rummaged through, but I'm really excited for this. I love these. This is Gymshark running shorts with the 2-in-1 leg, and that split is also just so helpful for running. I love a thick waistband as well, so I'm really excited to wear that. A running t-shirt. I don't have a running t-shirt, so I'm very much excited to try this. This is a running specific bra with reflective taping and a zip up front. I love her. I'm really excited for this. I don't like wearing 2 sleeves in one go. It's like a no-no when I'm running. I get like really warm. So I was thinking about wearing this, but I don't know if that's too many layers. I don't know. I'll get back to you. This is the bra. It's very supportive. Like, it's really supportive, and I like that it comes up higher. It's really nice. I fear they may have absolutely outdone themselves Shorts are really nice as well. Even loose shorts, they feel looser than that. Like, I was a little bit concerned because there's this leg that's tighter, but it's not actually tight. It's really, really nice, and I can really go for it. So really pleased by that. I wear a medium in both because I used to wear a small and I still fit into smalls, and if I'm doing like photo shoots or whatever, I wear smalls, but like I just find mediums more comfortable. Okay, next up, this is the new long sleeve. What did I call it? What did I say it was called? Like canvas or something? I can't remember what this is called. I just like a sleeve when I'm running sometimes, I don't know. And then this is the running top, which I'm excited for. So you guys can get 10% off any of your purchases ever, whenever you like. It's always there, using code Sydney10. Oh, that's really like a lot longer. I kind of love. Is it giving like army commando? I'm here for it. The thing that I find so funny is that like when I started doing cardio, I realized that none of my clothes that I had that were perfect for me when I was lifting suddenly fit any of my needs. I love minimal bras so much. I really like thicker materials for lifting and for gym. I feel like it holds me in more, accentuating my glutes and showing no sweat patches and that sort of thing. But then like I switched to doing cardio and I was like, suddenly my clothing fits my needs like not at all. And so instead, actually what I really like to go for is like flowing shorts. If I do wear leggings, which isn't my preference, it would be a real light material like this. But yeah, so it's just been interesting. I've now got like my cardio wardrobe, and then I've got like my lifting wardrobe, and like, you know, the stuff that I use for high intensity stuff. You need it to be functional. Like, you are going for function over form, hands down, every single time. So yeah, I don't know, it's just a funny observation because it's just like my style's done a complete like 180. I'm gonna just pack my stuff that I need like into a rucksack. I never really do this, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not on a plan, I just like to like track my runs just to like see how I'm doing. I also find the pace is so helpful. Like, if you're running without pace, especially as a beginner, I don't know how you're doing it. When I started using Runner, which was like amazing, I definitely recommend that. That's the only training like plan I'll ever probably use. When you use that, you have like the voice in your head. A voiceover comes on and tells you like you're going too fast, going too slow, and you'd be so surprised how much like going that little bit too fast, which you don't even notice, actually just kills you. Or how, yeah, I don't know, it's just been so helpful. So regardless of the fact that I'm not even on like a sort of training plan, and I am just literally just doing this for funsies, and just to get out there, I'll probably end up, I think by the end of it, doing like a 5k or something. I'm still gonna like start the workout on my watch because I do like to just run and see what pace I'm running at. I just find it really helpful. So yeah, there's like all these different like sports, and I'm gonna pick run. And then you can press start, and then the pace comes up on your watch. And I just love it. So I know you girlies love recommendations, so I thought I'd give you that. Running shoes, these are like my ones I love. These are Asics, and to be honest, I would love to get another pair of Asics again. I'm just like wanting to get my gait analysis done, so I've kind of been putting it off. I went on a New Year's Day run and they're just like covered in mud, and I'm scared to put them in the washing machine, but I know it's possible. So side note, if any of you guys do wash your trainers regularly, please can you drop some tips below, because I'm like afraid. I don't want to ruin them. They have had a lot of mileage in them. Something I learned in this like running journey is that every pair of trainers comes with a certain amount of kilometers or miles that you should be doing before you think about kind of retiring them. And I've had these for years, so yeah, they need to be updated. I am also trying these, which are the Rad runners. I will say that they don't have as much like return, like bounce that the Asics had, but I think that's probably where it comes in so amazing for like a Hyrox and that sort of thing, because you'd be able to count on that stability and your foot wouldn't be rolling. I've actually got a Hyrox session later on this week, so I will probably wear those shoes for that. The final thing is just to make sure you've had some fuel. Make sure you are not running on empty when you're doing cardio, especially cardio. It's so grueling. The other week I went to a spin class, and they're early morning ones, and I can't even tell you the difference I noticed between having had a little bit of breakfast in like in the morning and having not, and like it doesn't even have to be something big, but like I just had no energy. So it's really, really important not to do things fasted, in my opinion. I know we hear so much about like fasted workouts and da-da-da. If you're concerned about your hormones, as I am with PCOS and a chronic hormone condition, I just would not do that personally. So this is how much of a stan I am. I freaking love this stuff. It's like so nostalgic for me. I used to have this around my grandma's house, but it's basically like a fruit malt loaf. And yeah, I tend to just buy these ones because I find them so helpful, especially like when you're about to run out of the door or you haven't got out of bed early enough. It's just a bar like this, and they literally cost like £1 from, that's so random, from the stores. But it's just like a bar like this. It's just a perfect amount of like energy. You just want something with a little bit of oomph, you know, just to get you going. But I think we're ready to go, really. I don't think I'm gonna take a vest. I don't think I need it. I might even wear these. I got these on Vinted. Do we need it? I don't know. I kind of want it. I told you. You gotta just like it. Sometimes you just have to like just channel main character. You know what I mean? Like, why not? I'm gonna go now. I'll see you there. Weak signal? Bruh. Why is it saying weak signal? I'm gonna just get moving and then it should pick up. I feel like I look like such a hunchback. There's so much trouble with added weight as well. So you have to just stop at like every single light section. It's like so annoying. I don't understand how you're supposed to do training runs and keep having to like start the whole time. I don't know. Oh my god, I feel like a little like hunchback. Right. See, we're killing two birds with one stone. Right, I need to set my watch again. So far, done 2 kilometers, but it's fine. We're out here chilling, vibing. I'm doing it for the lols. Resume. And I just need to find the post office that my new shoes have come to. And then I also ordered some skiing bits and pieces. I'm going on my first skiing holiday. I've never ever been able to like afford to go. I'm going soon with like literally like 17 friends, which is insane. But I bought everything on Vinted because I'm trying to be environmentally friendly, and also it's so much cheaper. If you guys ever need anything like that, you should definitely check it out. What's going on over here?
Just join the queue and then it'll take 7 minutes.
Oh, fine, tempted.
It's quite
Okay.
healthy as well. You can pick whatever you want.
Okay. Thank you so much. Guys, I've interrupted my run to get a free burrito. I can't be bothered to race. I don't want to do it. But I was tempted. Burrito is my favourite takeaway. Damn. Nearly got distracted on our mission to flip in, drop my parcels, and started getting a burrito. That's not what we're here for, Sid. I don't remember where I'm going. I'm still not like completely familiar with all the roads in Manchester. They confuse me. I'm back. Oh my god, I was like on a mission. I actually did so many errands whilst I did that run. Just did a little friendly for 5k, but I was just here for the fun of it, really, and that's what it comes down to. I do all this cardio because I love it. And like, guys, honestly, if you can find stuff just with your whole fitness journey, if you can find stuff that you love, it's gonna be so much easier. It's literally gonna be so much easier. You're gonna have fun doing it. You're gonna meet your people. Do not underestimate how much simply enjoying something will absolutely excel and lead you to have a really sustainable fitness journey, new goals, new physique, new whatever you're after. But yeah, I'm going through a bit of a hyperfixation. If you know me, you know that this is a very me thing, you know, to happen. Tomato soup and ham and cheese toasties have taken over my life. I love them. They're just like so cozy and just like, oh, they just like sort me out. It started when I was unwell. I got that flu that everyone was struggling with. It's just so nice. You get like a toasted ham and cheese sandwich and then you just like dip it in and I love it. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it really. I'd love to sit here and say that I cool down and do a cool down stretch, but I'm a bit bad with that, although I would recommend, remember, we do static, meaning those stretches where you just kind of pull it into your body into a position, hold it there, and we do dynamic, which is moving to begin with. So we do dynamic before the exercise to limber you up and get you feeling really like warmed up and just like get the blood flowing and, you know, get ready for the movement. And then afterwards you do like a lengthening and stretching sort of movement motion. So I should be doing that, but we're keeping it real over here, and I'll be so real. I go straight in that shower and I eat some food, and that's the extent of my running aftermath. I even forget to usually stop whatever device I'm on, and then it will be like, oh, 10k, oh no, it'll be like 7k run, 3 hours, and then I remember. But yeah, anyway, that's that. I went to shower and I forgot. Oops. She's not loving life, is she? I just forget about things a lot, and then I think I'm a girl that can do it all, when quite clearly we need to take things one at a time. Okay, he's just got back and showered. Alice, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I may have stole your top and taken it with me to Manchester. Normally, if I've done a morning workout, I'll have something like some breakfast in the morning. So this morning I had a serene bar. Usually I prefer to have porridge, but I didn't wake up with enough time, so that's fine. Just something to like lay your stomach. I'm really mindful of it since I have PCOS. Someone asked me why. I don't know. I'll try and put something here if I actually find out why. Or maybe people with PCOS don't especially need it. I don't know. When I come back, I always like to eat afterwards. Right now, my breakfast that I'm like hyperfixating on is porridge with dark chocolate in it. Give or take some protein powder as well. When you're watching what you're eating, you do not need to be getting the one that's got like the pre-packaged porridge with all the sugar and syrup in it. No, you literally just need the like 59p rolled oats that are just literally rolled oats like that, you know? Don't overcomplicate things. I think a lot of like me on this journey has been like simplifying things and realizing that the world makes weight loss very, very confusing and complicated, and obviously there's many factors, but in terms of like diet, I'll show you what I mean. Just grab some scales. By a certain point, I'm sure you'd start to, like, I can sort of eyeball it now and know how much it is. I really respect when creators and people online don't share how much they consume, and like I won't be telling you anything to do with like how many calories I'm consuming and like that sort of thing, because it's so nuanced and it's so different for like everybody. dependent on so many factors like height, weight, gender, like activity level, and like all that sorts of stuff. But you can easily find that sort of stuff out online, and like ChatGPT is like your best friend now. Like honestly, any questions I have, I just ask it. Anyway, so I've got my oats here. I'm just gonna put some water in it. I've always told you guys, if you've been watching me for a while, I used to put the protein powder in the oats, but I'm just not feeling it at the moment. So I'm probably gonna take a protein shake as well, which I'll make up in a second. I'll have that probably separately just as a drink, because obviously after exercise protein is amazing and fantastic to have anyway, but I also really hope that I like can recover quite well, because this morning's session was quite intense and I've also got another intense session tomorrow. So yeah, this in itself wouldn't have enough like protein in it, so I might just have that on the side as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this in the microwave and then I'll show you once it's out. Okay, so this is my breakfast. It's a protein shake, chocolate flavour. I always use ESN, they're my favourite. They're so high quality, and like also what I found with them is that a lot of their stuff doesn't taste bad if you're not having milk with it, which a lot of brands do. So that is, I think, 30 grams of protein. 30 grams of protein there, which is really helpful. I just have it in one of my bottles, and then it's just rolled oats, 2 squares of dark chocolate, and strawberries, and 3 strawberries. So yeah, that's it. And I'm also going to drink some water as well. Hey my goose. So today I'm doing a Hyrox run through, and I hear you say, "Hi Sid, Hyrox." Yeah, I think it's a 2025 goal for me. And basically, if you guys watched last week's video, girl that I was running with, I met at the run club, does Hyrox like a lot and is much more hybrid-y than I am. And so anyway, we were just like, oh well, let's do a strength training session together. So we're gonna do like a baseline test, so we're gonna see where I'm working at. And I don't know, I haven't done anything like this in a long time. Like I do a lot of like heart rate elevation stuff, but I don't do this much, so I'm nervous, but I'm just gonna eat this first, and then yeah, we'll go there and head there and then see what happens. I was gonna go into this like later, I probably still will go into it later, but something I've really found quite tough is moving into a more like performance focused, I don't know, training workout plan, and then also wanting to like make sure I'm not overeating and like balancing that. And I think a lot of my eating now is more considerate of what I've got going on, so now I'm just a little bit more considerate of like, oh, I can have that, but then that means I won't have that, or like, oh, I'm doing this, so that means I can do this. And I don't know, I just think about things a bit more. I'm a little bit more like mindful, whereas I think in the past, I'm a foodie, I love food, so I would just load up the same plate as like grown men, whereas yeah, now I don't really do that so much. I really haven't nailed my hair wash routine. Yeah, last night, and now I'm gonna work out. Okay, so hair's gonna have to go up. Darn it, I wish I could get my hair routine nailed. I think it's because I just work out. I don't have much structure with my workouts. I kind of just do like as and what, when. It might have to be a ponytail. For the kind of breakfast that I just had, I definitely would have left it like a few hours. I have not done that, and well, we'll see how this session goes. But yeah, I don't know if I spoke about it much in my last video, but like I just want to push myself a lot more. I feel like last year was like the first that I kind of proved to myself like, oh my god, damn, maybe I could do something beyond just being like a gym girl. And I feel like that's like the new arc that I'm on, which is really exciting, because The first battle with gym, I feel like, is just getting comfortable. The second battle is then consistency. I feel like the third battle I'm now on is like realising that actually I'm more capable of doing things than I thought. So that's kind of the place we're in. I want to do some more running races. Side note, I'm just going to put some oil on my hair. I don't really like this one, but it'll do. Yeah, I want to do some more running races. I'm booked in. I don't know if any of you guys are doing the ESN Hyrox style event. That's in April. I'm booked to do that. So that's my first one. Then I'm like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to do some Hyroxes. Just currently speaking with like my team and other brands and stuff about like what running races I want to do. I will say that having goals, I can understand why people and coaches like set that, because it's so much more helpful. I've really benefited from working to almost like a deadline. It's a really amazing way to hold you like truly accountable. So yeah, that's why I have been keen to book other ones, because I saw last year how well it worked for me, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. We can definitely work with that. This is going to be a really intense session, so I'm putting my hair in not the nicest hairstyle, I'll be honest. You know, like I would normally put on a bit of makeup, but I'm kind of fearful for my life, so maybe I could just do my brows. If you want something that sets your brows and will not move, you already know it's the got to be. Also, I'm going to take some electrolytes with me, because we're going to be losing a lot of fluids. Just generally, I've become like a lot smarter with my nutrition, and I don't know, just like taking responsibility for like how things work and like what you would actually need. Like I feel like supplements can be like really overwhelming, and one thing that I do think is so important for anybody that's doing like a lot more movement and like cardio, electrolytes, like game changer. I freaking love them. I use the ESN ones. I'll go and make them up in a second. This is like the most supportive bra. It comes in a few colours that I have from Gymshark. And then I love this. You guys have seen me wear this quite a lot. This is the Cami shelf. No, what's it called? Halterneck Cami with shelf? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, this is kind of more decorative. I just wear this over the top. But yeah. Okay, I've never actually done that before, and maybe it doesn't actually work out. Function over form, you know? Do you ever feel like you're just like bored when you look like this, you know? I might go and put on some earrings just to add something. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go and make up the electrolytes. I need to walk Goose, and then I'll have to go and smash this session. I'm actually fearful. I'm so scared. Okay, let's go. My favourite flavour that they do is the green apple. I haven't tried all the flavours, but I do really like green apple. I only put half in. Don't judge me. I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't know. I still feel the benefits, and I really am like, it means it can go further, you know? It means it can go further. But yeah, so I'm just gonna put that in there. But yeah, this is for better hydration, better performance. It like replenishes everything you're losing, and they're also vegan, which is quite funny. I don't know why that's funny, but I don't think this is the lid, is it? Crap. Wait, I don't think that's the lid either. Oh my, what have I done? No. Oh my god, I'm really acting like I'm not running late, and this is not good. Oh, I've got too many. Is that the one that goes on that one? I bet it is, isn't it? Great. Okay, back we go. Okay. Please tell me this is the right one. Yes. Okay, cool. I've got my electrolytes. I'm ready to go. Wish my Hyrox was charged. Unfortunately, I've lost the charger, and I hate when they have like a different charging port. I'm sure they probably do that for good reason, maybe because it's waterproof or something, but oh well, we'll just wing it. I'll just have no idea how. Damn, the more I think about it, the more I'm actually annoyed, because that would be really helpful to see like what my heart rate is. Okay, I'm gonna try and look for it. Again, acting like I'm not late, but I'm just gonna try and find that, and then I need to take Goose down for a wee, then I need to head to the gym. So yeah, I will see you guys there. So slippery here. Just did the classic Sydney Cassidy and I wasn't actually filming, so that's really fun for me. I do it all the fucking time. But we're here at the gym.
We are.
We just...
Yeah, we're here. It's a lovely icy day. We're in the same shoes, which is definitely not planned. Same pair.
Which we said is like the hybrid girly starter pack. We think we're gonna do the run through, and we're gonna do the 1 kilometer runs, see how I do, and then we'll,
But it's good. It's like, it's such a good, I mean, it's an intense workout, but it's worth doing it, and like, you can learn so much in terms of just understanding how to get through the mental hole.
I have no idea where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be really good to see like how far I can get through.
100%, you'll be fine.
Oh, also guys, I found my charger, so at least I have my watch now. God, I'm scared. What have I done? What have I done? Pray for me. Also, I definitely should have had my breakfast earlier, because I'm like aware she's there.
To start with, that would be just over 25. We're going to run over to ski, 2 big pulls, and then get your heels straight down, hips up, hands release. That's it. Wide hand and yeah.
Dying. Stations. Okay.
Don't worry about like speed, worry about the quality of the rep. Okay. Like down, drive, down, pause, down. Give yourself a moment to pause and breathe out at the top.
Okay.
Keep your core nice and tight when you go down, so breath in, pause, engage. So we're going to do 8 lengths. Start.
Okay. Oh my god, I actually found that like a lot easier. I feel like there's hope. We're 54 minutes in, which I don't think is bad for a first time ever.
my hair. I actually look unwell. That's how I feel. Like all the colour's gone from my face.
You look fine. Okay, this is the second to last monitor.
We've still kept up the pace. I'm so proud of myself.
You kept your 5 kilometers pace average,
Yeah.
but like probably like 5-second difference.
Yeah.
For all 6 kilometers so far. You got 2 to go.
Yeah.
You've literally done the majority in the hardest bit now. It's so good.
Thank you. We've got 2 more exercises and 1 more run, and I actually can't believe I've made it through. We're on 105. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with that. I had like no expectations. I was just like, oh god, I'm gonna be so bad at this. But I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Very good. Oh my god, I can't believe I made it to the last one! Honestly, this is a triumph in itself.
It's so good.
Screw the time. We've literally paused, we've had to pull.
Yeah.
Pull stuff around. That's been like, if not at least a minute. Was my first ever Hyrox run through. Yay! We were using some flexible equipment. Yeah. So good. And mashing trainers, which is, I think that was the magic sauce.
the highlight.
Honestly.
Brad, you've done well.
Yeah. And we also were in sync with our hairstyles.
I promise you, it was not planned. Spot the difference. Wait, actually, what bag do you have on? Oh. That's so funny. And our hair as well. That is hilarious. Although you've got a stronger, I'm working on my
No, mine's like, it just ends up being like a matted bush.
I actually survived.
Didn't survive, she smashed it.
Yeah.
All averages on runs we kept the same.
Yeah.
And we did open weight for everything, split it exactly how we would, normal doubles.
Yeah, G was like talking
And
to me. I was
we
like, I
had
can't
pauses.
talk right now.
And we paused like in parts as well. So the time, probably whack a 3-minute off of that.
Yeah,
Nailed.
smashed it. Here, high five me. Okay, bye.
Back from the gym. So proud of myself. So freaking proud of myself. I literally, it was hard work, but I did okay, and like, you know, cheated more than me, but no, I'm not gonna even say that because, you know, like, I don't train Hyrox, and I think it's a bloody good attempt for a first one. I've showered, given Goose a walk. Now I'm just making some lunch. That was a big session. Like, that was like 8-kilometer run with weight training as well, which is certainly more than I'm used to. I'm gonna make sure that I'm like really, you know, having a good lunch and just like meal afterwards. So we ate properly before and I'm eating afterwards. I'm making beef noodles. Mostly everything I make is whole foods, with whole foods. When you hear that, it sounds so like, oh, but actually really all that means is just making sure that, like, well, the way I define it is like, I'm looking at what I'm holding at, and I'm seeing that like I can name all of the ingredients. It doesn't have that many ingredients. A lot of like sauces and stuff I make by myself. There's so much sugar and salt and God knows what else added to foods that are pre-made. And like, obviously I still eat that kind of stuff, like especially when I'm on a time crunch. But for the vast majority of things, I make it like myself. And that's why I
if you guys have watched my videos before, like that's why I really love those meal boxes that you can get. You know, they are exactly that. Like then they don't come with like sauces. You make everything yourself, and by just doing that, you're learning bits as you go. Protein's important after a session, but also carbohydrates is important. So I'm having some medium egg noodles with that. Let me just go in for seconds. All right, it's not my finest work, but it will do. Sometimes, okay, yeah, that doesn't really taste that good. That's gonna make me hiccup. Okay. Hi guys, I am just on the way to a swing class. I am running late as usual. Love that for me. I'm just cycling over. I always cycle over because it's so much quicker in town, and I'm so committed to the one instructor, Rosie. She plays like Taylor Swift and just like such good, like then she'll play like drum and bass, and like it's just such good feel good music. But yeah, I also love that like they don't let you film in there, so unfortunately for you guys you won't see it, but it's a really amazing space to just like let everything go. She like is so motivational with it. She's like, you can do this, everything, you stop talking shit yourself. Like, oh, it's amazing. I'll try and film whatever I can. I don't know if Alex is going to be there, but yeah, I'm gonna head there now because I have 12 minutes to cycle. It's very cold today. Oh my god, that is like not okay how cold my hands are. I forgot my gloves and it's like freezing. Whoopsies. I had to come back up because I left this on my bike. If anyone sees this, they're gonna be like, what on earth is going on there? It's just like, I of all people can't be trusted. I don't know, I forgot to ask. Just finished spin and I went and got coffee and a like salmon roll thingy. Me and my friends, our like new thing is like we love going to M&S Cafe because it's literally like so affordable. But yeah, spin was good. I cried again. She says the most motivational stuff and it's like so fun, and like I'm someone who has like literally 0% rhythm, but like I actually find it, okay, it took me quite a few classes, but I do find it, and it's like she just puts this, like if you have a good spin instructor that puts on like the sickest tunes, it's like, it's honestly so good. Like we're just like doom doom doom, and you just like really get into it, and like oh, I just love it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back now and check on Goose and yeah, warm up.